Hi everyone, this is Garrison, Fire and Kingdoms at War, and oh my gosh, another figure feature. Where's the terrain videos? Where's the battle reports? Well, you know what? Good question. And I will get together on those soon enough. To be honest, I've just been in kind of a painting mode, and when I've had a little time lately, I've just wanted to churn out some figures. I got a whole bunch for Christmas, as you may know, and I've been anxious to get some of these table ready. So I've been cranking out the miniatures, and I wanted to look at these Farrow Brigands with you today. Love the Farrows. I think they're too cool. They are pigmen, of course, basically. Officially they are minions, of course, from the Minions faction. And they can be played with Lord Carver, for example, or Dr. Arcadius as a warcaster, as part of a faction, you know, themselves as a Minions faction. Thornfall Alliance, of course, or they can be played in support of other Horde's armies. In fact, what's cool about these Farrows is they will actually work for all four of the core Horde's factions. And of course, that's Legion of Everblight, and Scorn, and Trollbloods, and who am I leaving out? Oh yeah, Circle Ouroboros. Alright, so these guys are going to work with my Trollbloods, which are almost table ready. I just got to finish painting up one Impaler, and I'm good to go. And these guys will be part of my little Trollblood army starting out. So let's talk about these guys a little bit. Alright, so they're basically a ranged unit. That's their thing. They got they're a decent gun with a decent power and a decent damage, and well, decent power I should say. And they have a decent rat. And yeah, that's basically what they are, as a shooty unit. And there's been comparisons made on Battle College, for example, to the Trenchers, because they do have dig in, which is kind of neat. In addition, the leader here can basically rally them in different ways and buff them in different ways every turn. So that's basically it. A dig-in ranged unit, a lot like the Signar Trenchers, but a Minions unit that you can field with any Horde's army that you want. I just love these miniatures. The Farrow are basically, you know, humanoid pig creatures, and they have all that appearance that goes with that, the tusks and the snouts and the you know, they basically look like razorbacks, and they were a lot of fun to paint up. I'm going to talk a little bit about the painting, actually. For these guys, basically what I did was I wanted, for their skin, just kind of a medium brown. Actually, it's a really old Braille Partha paint, Dunkel Brown. Similar to like a Guncore Brown, if you want like a P3 equivalent. And did some like ivory tones on their tusks and their toenails and so forth and so on. As far as the armor, well, let's talk about the fur first, actually. One with the Battlefield Brown is the base coat for my fur. You can see it ends up being a lot lighter than that because I did dry brush tones of some medium browns and some tans, basically a jackbone, and a Minoth white towards the for highlights. The metally bits, I did a Howard's Hughes steel, basically. Sorry, it's a gunmetal is technically the color. A dark steel, basically, is what that is, with some silver highlights and so forth, and definitely some heavy rust effects with some brown inks. In fact, let me see, just to give you an idea, like on this guy's armor plating, you can sense that. Yeah, I went in there and did some rust effects, and yeah, basically brown ink, a little muddy, ruddy brown, Reaper color. I didn't want it to be too rusted out, but you know, there's a little bit of that feeling to it, without a doubt. And the leather's all your standard Guncore Brown, bootstrap leather type stuff. Some beast hide on some of the leather bits, like the straps on the mace there, and also this guy's like head wrappings. Okay, some beast hide brown up there, and yeah, that, you know, really basically straightforward for the painting up. The bases are real simple, you know, sand texture bases, except I did add a little field grass to it. Actually, my wife's old makeup brush, which if you've seen some of my videos, you've heard me use before, just because I like the ideas of these guys are you know, in that kind of arid, desolate, you know, scrub kind of environment. That's where I pictured them, so I wanted to give them their own style there for that. The leader here is, you can see distinctive because he has less armor, he's got the staff, he's got some neat little gems and stones on him and so forth. I enjoyed doing, I doubt I'm going to get a real good look at this, it's probably going to get blurry, but you know, I did some gem effects on him. I don't know if you can make some of that out. Did a little gem on his chin there, which is cool. He's got like a braided beard, which is cool. Some more gems on his staff, you know, including up near the top. Gems back here, little pouches over this guy. I did a little bit of a pattern, just a real simple pattern on his cloak. Well, it's not really a cloak, it's more of like a waist long covering, and he's also got a similar headdress there. But loved this figure. I loved all these figures. I think they got a lot of character. I know right now there's some availability issues with some of the minions. The Gator's real popular. I guess I'm less of a Gator guy, I'm more of a Farrow guy, but if you're into these, they seem to be pretty readily available online and so forth, so I don't think you'll have much trouble getting your hands on these if you want to add them to your army. Anybody can take them in hordes, so they're cool, and they're awesome. They are so great that, you know, I had no intention of doing a Minions army, but they got me. I'm between the Razorback crew and some of the other stuff for Farrows. Might go in that direction down the line. We'll see. But anyway, this has been Garrison's figure feature for the Farrow Brigands, and of course, happy wargaming, everybody.